Gang, you'll forgive me. We have some news to break in with coming up on 11:15 Eastern Time, this many days after Americans actually went to the polls. NBC News is projecting that when every last vote is counted in the state of Arizona, Joe Biden will be awarded 11 electoral votes. Joe Biden, your projected winner in the state of Arizona. Part of America's long post-election period. You see the outliers still remain North Carolina and Georgia. Vaughn Hilliard standing by in Scottsdale in his home state of Arizona to talk about this long day's journey into night after night after night. Hey, Vaughn.
We could call this election night number 10, Brian. And here in the desert, the 11 electoral votes out of Arizona will be going to Joe Biden with just about 11,000 votes left to be counted here in the state. Joe Biden holds a lead of about 11,400 votes. And when you're looking at this map here, you've got to put it in perspective about what this message was sent by Arizona voters to what this Republican Party has come. When you look at Maricopa County, 89,000 votes shifted away from Donald Trump to Joe Biden. Back in 2016, Trump won this state by 91,000 votes. So when you look at Maricopa County alone, you saw Donald Trump win it in these greater Phoenix suburbs in 2016. 4 years later, again, I'm going to repeat that, 89,000 votes shifting towards Joe Biden. You could essentially say this is a pushback of what this Republican Party under Donald Trump has become. You know, this is the state where Barry Goldwater breathed conservatism into this party. This is the state of Sandra Day O'Connor, where she became the swing vote on the U.S. Supreme Court after coming out of the desert, the state legislature here. This was the place of John McCain, where he was willing to push back against his own party. And yet it is now Joe Biden who wins the electoral votes out of Arizona. But also, this state is now being represented by two U.S. senators who are Democrats, Kyrsten Sinema and Mark Kelly. And this, Brian, is so much largely a story of where the state has come just in the last 10 years. You can go back to 2011 in the shooting down in Tucson of Gabby Giffords. Of course, she was the one who was thought of to be that Arizona independent that would one day potentially run for higher office. Of course, it is now her husband who is going to Washington this week to serve in the U.S. Senate. But it's also a story of the Latino organizations, those grassroots organizations, when for so long the national political party of the Democratic Party didn't invest this sort of high dollars into this state, largely alienated. And it was those grassroots organizers like Maria Hernandez, who at the age of 19 got involved in our Adios Arpaio to oust the longtime Maricopa County Sheriff Joe Arpaio here back in 2012. Well, I met up with her just the week before Election Day. 8 years later, she said that they realized there were national implications on the line. It was more than just one sheriff. It was more than a governor, more than one U.S. Senate seat, but potentially the presidency on the line here. And, you know, when you're looking at this state here, this is quite a moment for this Democratic Party and quite a shift away from a state where just 4 years ago, when John McCain ran for his own reelection here in 2016, he won Maricopa County by 16 points compared to Donald Trump, who won it by just 3. And of course, this is a party that instead of shifting back towards the middle, continued to stand by this president. And clearly, albeit being just 11,000 votes, shifted its support here to the Democratic Party in 2020.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.